All right, y'all, we're going to take a look here, diagnose this Boudoir Facebook ad, see if it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So BLCS is, Boudoir low click syndrome. That's when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%. So it means fewer than 6 out of 100, every 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, because that means they didn't simply scroll by if they clicked on it, just click somewhere on it. And that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us, every 100 women. It's because if the only way they have a chance of buying from us is if our ad enters their brain. So we gotta get this unique CTRL is kind of the master metric, the leading metric. We gotta get this up as high as possible. 6% is the floor, that's the minimum. And if we're under 6%, we got a massive problem. That's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's a symptom of a deeper root cause. Extremely common. Everyone thinks it's normal. Everyone says, oh, it's normal, it's normal, normal. Incorrect. Means something's terribly, terribly broken. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. More on those at the end of the video. Now, a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we can see our universe taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, Boudoir Pico. Treatment takes about a week. Lucky for you, we discovered this. We created it. It's worked every time we've done it. And the way treatment works is we duplicate the original ad, leave the original ad as it is. We duplicate the original ad. We actually apply the Boudoir Pico treatment to the duplicated ad, leaving the original untouched. And we run them both in parallel and we see which one has better metrics at the end. On average, it takes about a week. And after that, we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment. So we solve the 3 pre-click mistakes, we achieve pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir Brain Entry Boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads, aka we finally got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir Brain Entry Boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our universe right here, right now. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. We solved that with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment and we become dominant Boudoir advertisers with Boudoir Brain Entry Boost. So part of my residency, first part was went out and got a Boudoir Facebook ad out in the wild, brought it back here to the hospital, tested it, found out that our unique CTR all on that one was 4.3%. So our unique CTR all is under 6%. 6%. So we know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome, and now we got the solution for it. So we treated it with Boudoir Pico. So what happened after that? Took about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 6.88%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're wasting 37% of ad spend, and we're actually, if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend 6,300, 6.3 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treat ad in order to get into the same number of women's brands. This is the power of Boudoir Pico. So that difference, $3,700 a month, they now no longer have to spend. They can pocket it. They keep it in their pocket every single month, and for the next 12 months, that's literally like 40K in bonus money. It's kind of like phantom bonus, Boudoir Pico bonus, whatever. No extra effort, no servicing extra clients, just finally solving BLCS once and for all. Now, BLCS, so next part, residency part 2. Had a unique CTR all, went out there, found one. With the Facebook ad, and its unique CTRL is 1.39%. So we know that it's under BLCS, unique CTRL under 6%, so BLCS is present, and Boudoir, so Boudoir low click syndrome is present. Now we discover, now that we got the solution, we treat it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend, literally wasting 84% of ad spend. So they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. And as a result, that difference, $8,400 a month, they no longer have to spend. They just pocket it, $8,400 a month bonus, kind of a phantom bonus or Boudoir Pico bonus. They just simply don't spend the money, it stays in their pocket, acts as a bonus. And at the end of the year, it's like, like 100 grand, 100K bonus just from, one Boudoir Pico treatment. So unique CT, so finally I'm in my own hospital, got out of residency, had a patient come through, his unique CTRL, 5.03%. Boom, unique CTRL is under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, and now we know we can treat it with Boudoir Pico. So we did that, took about a week. We got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. And as a result, if he was spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now he, so basically now he only needs to spend $3,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad. And it actually, to get his ad into the same number of women's brains. And he actually only, that difference at $6,700 a month actually increases, or whatever we say. It actually basically doesn't have to spend that, just simply pockets it, kind of a phantom profit or a Boudoir Pico profit. But he no longer has to spend it. He pockets it every single month. Stays in his pocket simply from him not spending it. And at the end of the year, it's like what, 80K bonus, 80K phantom profit, 80K Boudoir Pico profit by simply just running this one treatment of Boudoir Pico. So what we've seen out in the wild, real testing, real data, real people, real results. The average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. So yep, about half its ad spend is being wasted. And as a result, we actually, look at the numbers here, wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. Average these up, the average of these probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So wasting about 50% of its ad spend. So spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, that means, if you got BLCS, if the Boudoir Facebook ads have BLCS, Boudoir Pico can probably shave off approximately, 5K and wasted ad spend every single month. And you simply not spend that. You just keep it in your pocket. So it's literally 5K phantom profit, phantom bonus every single month, Boudoir Pico bonus every single month. And we actually increase, at the end of the year, it's like approximately a 60K profit. No extra work, no extra effort, no servicing more clients, no more fulfillment, just being more efficient. So now we're coming here. Gonna see if this one has BLCS or if we believe it does. So we got the below creative cluster mistake here. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we believe we should trust, we should follow what Facebook tells us to fill out. The consequence of this, though, is it causes way, way, way more women to scroll by our ad and not actually not actually clicks, so our ad never gets into their brain. But Facebook likes that because it can serve more ads per unit time. But for us, we're wasting more money per unit time. We're getting less money per unit time. So that's why that's a mistake. Creative. All right, the creative looks like an ad, so it looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe our ads should look like ads because that's how newspaper ads have looked, magazine ads have looked, TV commercials have looked, and any other ad on Facebook, or basically any other one, or any other Boudoir Facebook ad on Facebook. They all look like ads. But again, BLCS is the most common thing I'm seeing. It's because everyone's making these same mistakes. So consequence of this, yeah, way more women are going to be scrolling on by, and our ads not entering their brain because people don't want to be sold to. Finally, got the see more headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines, Facebook mobile news feed. Tattooed beauties in the Vancouver area. Do you have tattoos that tell your story? All right, that is nice and specific, but we're literally wasting more than about half our space here because it's blank. So we have the lack of context mistake here. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that, we believe putting spaces, not being hyper specific. We are a little specific here, but not being hyper specific into who we're speaking to is the number one way to bring in clients. And that is 100% incorrect for Facebook social media advertising. And the consequence of this, way more women that could be the perfect fit for our ad are scrolling right on by. Our ad is never entering their brain. Those women could have bought from us though. So looking at this, do we believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome? Yes, I do. So I believe its unique CTRL is under 6%. So about, approximately half its money is being wasted every single month. So if you're a Boudoir low click advertiser and you unique CTRL of your Boudoir Facebook ads, you've got BLCS, so it's under 6%. And you want to pull more profit out of the business because more Boudoir photographers entering the market every day. It seems like when someone gets a new camera or a new iPhone, and they're actually joining all the mom groups, offering the $50 shoots. But you want to pull more profit out, get more optimized, get more out of your ad spend. Because price is going up for everything kind of in real life all over. And so if you're spending more than 10 grand a month and you want to save approximately, 50% of that ad spend, eliminate that, put that back in your pocket, which would be about 60 grand over the next year, then shoot me a DM when my patient intake form happens. Well, when I open for new patient intake, my DMs are closed right now, but when my DMs do open, shoot a DM at that time and we'll see if you qualify.